festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ready to go now, and here is Richie Ashburn.
The center fielder, number 1, Richie Ashburn.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Jacob deGrom, obviously with a very impressive resume. He's only the 3rd player in history to win the Rookie of the Year and multiple Cy Young awards. The other 2 guys to do that, Justin Verlander and Tom Seaver. Over to first, 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
That one missed. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And the righty deals. So Turner reaches base. And this is a guy with good speed.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's Harper now. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw into third. In there safely.
Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side. But sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Mike Schmidt now at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Righty delivers. Good eye right there. On the ground, could be 2. On to Simeon. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Big time power and a pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And the right-hander's 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 down. Chase Utley stands in for the Phillies. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Coming around third is Schmidt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. And our pitcher in this game, Robin Roberts. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Bubba Thompson. The 3-1. And a swing and a miss there. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And the batter now, Michael Young. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Just missing there. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction,
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing across here this half. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back. And now it is JT Realmuto. 2-1 now. And fouled off. Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop and then a 9th-round pick by the Mets was going to turn into this good of a pitcher? Back-to-back Cy Youngs in both 2018 and 2019. Next pitch is outside, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, Boog, just incredible. You look at that benchmark of 200 innings, comfortably over that in 2018 with 217, and the sub-2 ERA just impressive at 1.70 to lead the league.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jimmy Rollins. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a 3-1 on the way. Fought off foul.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Steps on first for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Corey.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year. Man at second with 1 away. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Got it by him for the K.
Batting seventh,
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit.
Garcia.
Out to short. Zips it to first. And Garcia is out. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas. And it remains 1-0. Welcome back onto the third inning. And now for the Phillies, Richie Ashburn. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Trey Turner at the plate. And there he goes. That one fouled off. 2-2. DeGrom checks the runner.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second. On to low. It's a double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And now here is Harper. Single to right in his first trip. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Nathaniel Lowe. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 strikes.
That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses. Two. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2 now. That one missing inside. Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
There's a 1-1. And there's the strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Rangers set down in order. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mike Schmidt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Good eye in that spot.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Bounce to the right side. Slings to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now here is Ryan Howard. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Chase Utley stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. On the ground right side, and it stays fair.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Runner at first with 2 away. JT Realmuto steps in. Here's a 1-2. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Utley around second, headed for third. Walker with a relay home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man. Relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Rangers DH, Michael Young. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
2-2 on the way. High in the air, out to right. Harper makes the catch. 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's a speed threat, Nate Walker. He's 0 for 1. Ball to strike. He swings and fouls one off. That one way outside, and the count's even at 2. And now it's filled up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. Walker leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Howard to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. He goes down looking. And stepping in is the speedy Jimmy Rollins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2. And that misses off the outside edge.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. And there's ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. DeGrom, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Walker makes the grab on the run.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Runner leads away at second. And a count 1-2. Two outs. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 2-2.
Now the next pitch he throws will be pitch number 100 as he tries to battle through a tough situation here in the fifth.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Simeon tosses to first. Out number 3. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Corey Seager.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. The 1-2. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Now it's Marcus Simeon. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Next offering way off the plate. And a good eye there. And he hits a ground ball right side. And Simeon is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. Grounded out his first time. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over. Rangers go down quickly there. They still trail 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, John King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Will Smith, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Up the middle, knocks it down.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. Your hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. A strikeout and a walk. Schmidt at first, one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chase Utley stands in for the Phillies.
Chase Utley.
The pitch. And that one missing low. Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it, and that's a great play for the out.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Well, we go bottom six. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. 1-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schwarber in pursuit. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 3.
Here's Leody Taveras. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 2-2. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
They say it went. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 1-0. New arm out of the bullpen, Jonathan Hernandez. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Jonathan Hernandez.
Well, one-run game, and now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto, 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Lowe. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Ball to strike. The pitch. And delivers outside. Next offering misses down and away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
The 1-1. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And he chases that one. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
So digging in, Richie Ashburn. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs, because so many people are.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's outside. 3-1 now.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Right-handed reliever, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Trey Turner. First and second, 2 down. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Michael Young.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Bellotti up and throwing. Alvarado, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Up next for the Rangers, Nate Walker. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Young gets his lead at first with nobody out.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Center field. Ashburn in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Rodriguez.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Corey Seager in the on-deck circle for Texas. And a 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The 1-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. That one in there across the letters.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Here is Marcus Semien. 2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
At the bullpen is Will Smith.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game, and now the right fielder, Bryce Harper, 1 for 3. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Stays alive. Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kicks and fires. That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen. Brock Burke appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. The 1-2. Ripped to right, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ryan Howard, the next to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. The 3-1. Fouled off. He was late.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Chase Utley. Left-hand batter waits, and that's outside. And the pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Two and two.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
JT Realmuto next to bat for Philadelphia. And a pitch. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Coming around third is Schmidt. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second here with 2 away. JT Realmuto will hit next. There's a 1-1. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Utley coming home. The throw into second. The tag out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Righty delivers.
Count is 3-2.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Craig Kimbrell, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Three-two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
And a pitch. And that's a little bit high. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
3-2 now. Lined into left center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Robin Roberts gives way, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. A new pitcher in the game, Andrew Bellotti.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 64, Andrew Bellotti.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Here's a 1-2. Right side. To first. Now 2 out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over. Got the ground ball.
Bubba Thompson stepping in for the Rangers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Bounce to third. Schmitty over to first. That's the inning. Rangers leave one. They trail it here 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Burke.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And he deals. And now 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The count 2-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. On the ground to third. Seager fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The wide to kick the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 3 and the Rangers nothing. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Craig Kimbrell. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Michael Young stepping in for the Rangers.
The designated hitter, Michael Young.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. And another ball. In the air out towards right center. Harper has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next up for Texas, Nate Walker.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but
Now
he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter, can also flash some power.
Walker leads off first with one away. That one blasted deep to right. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Corey Seager now at the plate. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Semien. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And now it's even up.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
And the right-hander deals. This one kicks away from Real Muto. And now a single might score 2.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is down low.
High risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. He sends it out of here. And the Rangers walk it off.
Grand slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it, but a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing of the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
Six-3, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.